So we will again continue with example 5. We're going to write the equation for each line first in point-slope form, then we're going to change it to slope-intercept form. Verify graphically. So here's part B. We want to write it in slope-intercept, so this is going to be then y minus, here's our y value, 4, is equal to the slope, negative 1/3 times x minus our x point of the ordered pair, which is negative 4. So x minus a negative 6, so it's going to be plus 6. So here it is written in point slope form. So here's point and slope. I can look at this and easily see the point, negative 4, negative 6, and the slope, negative 1/3. Now to change it, I'm going to distribute. So I'm going to have y minus 4 equals distribute, negative 1/3 x, and then distribute and get minus 2. Then I want to move my 4 over, so I'm going to add 4 to both sides, and I will have y is equal to negative 1/3 x. Negative 4 plus 4 is positive 2. And so here we have slope-intercept form. And in slope-intercept form, it's solved for y, and there's no parentheses. All right, so let's take our point, negative 6, 4, and graph it. So negative 6 and positive 4, 2, 3, 4, which is right here. The slope is negative 1/3, so I'm going to go down 1 to the right 3, 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 and I'm going to graph my line. So once I do that, I want to compare it to my slope-intercept form, and I see that my y-intercept is positive 2, which matches where my line crossed. So that double checks it. In example 6, we're going to write an equation for each line. First, we're going to write it in point-slope, and then we're going to change it to slope-intercept form. So point-slope means that I need to have a point, and I've got, you can see in example A, I've got actually 2 points, so I can choose either one of them. It doesn't matter which one I choose. But I also need to have the slope, but I see that that was not given to me. But I'm given 2 points, so I can calculate the slope. So I'm going to write 3, 6 here. So I'm going to have 2 minus 6, so 2 minus 6 over 7 minus 3, and that's going to give me negative 4 over positive 4, which is going to simplify to negative 1. So my slope for this problem is negative 1. So once I calculate that, then I'm going to put it in slope-intercept, point-slope form. So that's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So I'm going to plug into that. So I'm going to have y minus, and I'm going to choose either point. So why don't we choose 3, 6? So I'm going to let x1 be 3 and y1 be 6. So I'm going to have y minus y1, which is 6, is equal to m, and m was negative 1, so negative 1 times x minus x1, which you're going to call 3. So you just have to make sure that you use the same point, 3, 6. Now I have point slope form, and if that was what was asked for, I could stop right there. But this asked me to change it into slope-intercept form. So that means I need to distribute. So I'm going to have y minus 6 is equal to negative x plus 3. So negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. And then I'm going to add 6 to both sides. And I'm going to come up with y is equal to negative x plus 9. And this is slope-intercept form. So these are the 2 things that we were asked to do. First, point slope, and second slope intercept.